We begin in southern China, where a severe climate crisis is unfolding. Typhoon Maysak has slammed into the region, dumping unprecedented amounts of rainfall across the Guangxi-Zhejiang Autonomous Region. Within just a few days, rivers have burst their banks, reservoirs have breached, and entire villages have been submerged. Local authorities confirm that as of midday Thursday, July 9th, the death toll has risen to 39, with at least 9 people still missing. Hundreds of thousands of lives have been completely upended. From the air, what used to be neatly organized villages and lush farmlands now resembles a vast, turbulent inland sea. This is Guangxi, a region accustomed to seasonal rains, but currently facing what meteorologists call a once-in-a-decade deluge. The scope of the disaster is staggering. Triggered by Typhoon Maysak, the 10th typhoon of the 2026 Pacific season, torrential rains have battered 77% of the region's townships, directly affecting over 375,000 residents. The crisis reached a tipping point in Hangzhou, near the regional capital of Nanning. Heavy rainfall overstretched local infrastructure, causing 2 major water reservoirs, Liulin and Yunbio, to overflow and suffer catastrophic dam breaches. At the Liulin Reservoir, a breach expanded to nearly 100 meters wide, unleashing a wall of water that completely swallowed downstream communities. Local residents stated that the water came too fast, making it impossible to save any belongings before they had to flee to upper floors. In villages like Liulin and Xinsheng, the sudden influx of water severed power lines and cut off all communication signals, turning flooded neighborhoods into isolated islands. Rescue teams have been navigating the treacherous currents in rubber dinghies to reach those trapped without food or water. Among them were an 80-year-old paralyzed man carried out on the backs of emergency responders, and a mother who used her fading phone signal to beg for help for her 2 young children, who had gone a full day without food. The destruction extends far beyond residential areas. In Guigang City, dramatic footage captured the moment a bridge collapsed under the immense pressure of the raging current. By July 6, 59 rivers in the region had surged past danger thresholds, with dozens recording their highest water levels since record-keeping began. Over 1,900 hectares of vital agricultural land have been ruined, alongside severed power grids and collapsed roads. Climate and environmental experts point to a lethal combination of extreme weather and saturated geography. Typhoon Maysak's warm, humid air collided with a northern cold front, locking a massive, highly stable storm system directly over Guangxi. This dumped more than 600 millimeters of rain on multiple cities in a matter of days. Furthermore, this extreme storm system hit immediately after China's annual dragon boat rainy season. The ground was already completely saturated like a soaked sponge, with nowhere for the new rain to go. It immediately became surface runoff, overloading 341 small to medium reservoirs beyond their safety limits and leading to widespread structural failures. In response, the Chinese central government has upgraded its flood response to Level 2, the second highest tier. Beijing has also released 100 million yuans, approximately $13.8 million, in emergency funds for immediate disaster relief. Currently, a massive mobilization of over 8,300 emergency personnel, including the military, firefighters, and police, are deployed on the ground, utilizing thousands of rescue boats to evacuate residents and reinforce weakening dikes. However, the danger is far from over. Weather forecasts indicate that heavy rains will persist in eastern and southern Guangxi over the coming days, because the region is heavily mountainous. The completely saturated soil means the risk of devastating landslides and mudslides remains dangerously high. This disaster is shaping up to be a profound test of the region's climate resilience and emergency management systems.
你睇呢，啲水沖得唔得嚟？咁屋門口頂嘅裝係唔嚟緊，今年廿年要間啊！我慢慢醒來得，裝爛啲門口醒來，ถึง1樓。
哎呦，雲標講睇，真係掂到橋，風橋啊嘛，別估咯，風橋。